Well, tonight there is a Park Cities family focused on healing now 1 year after they were involved in a head-on crash. Everyone was severely hurt, and their 9-year-old daughter, tragically, she didn't make it home that night. She was killed. This happened in Wilbarger County, just east of Vernon on Highway 287. Our Amelia McGovro got to sit down with that family 1 year later to hear how they're healing and honoring their daughter.
Walking into the Mullins family home, pink fills nearly every space. You see, it was their youngest child, Molly Mullins' favorite color. A little girl full of life, gone too soon.
And so it's hard for me to come in here and realize all that she still had to live and that she lost out on that day.
Mother Marissa Mullins, her husband Mike, Molly, their 2 sons, and their dog Allie were all traveling from a spring break trip on March 16th when a driver lost control on Highway 287 near Vernon, crossing over the small barrier and hitting the family head on.
And then just everything went black, and then just trying to get out of the car as fast as I could, and then there was a fire.
Everyone inside was severely hurt. The driver who hit them and 9-year-old Molly did not survive.
It's the worst news, obviously, I'll ever imagine getting my whole life.
If you see that car after the wreck, you're like, how am I even alive right now? But then I take it to, why isn't she here?
As the family recovered in the hospital, neighbors tied pink ribbons on every corner, even holding a memorial and gathering in prayer. And even a year later, you can still see plenty of pink ribbons displayed throughout this Park Cities neighborhood, all in Molly's honor. And now the Mullins family is trying to heal from this tragedy and use Molly's loss to inspire change. The family met with Texas Representative Morgan Meyer to install larger concrete barriers on that mile stretch of the highway, and currently working on passing a bill naming that portion the Molly Mullins Memorial Highway.
Even if nothing comes from getting her name there, at least I feel like we have done something to advocate for somebody else.
The Wilbarger County Sheriff even says since the barriers have been installed, there have been no major accidents or fatal wrecks in the area.
I don't want Molly to be remembered for how she died, but I want her to be remembered for how she lived. And she lived, again, her life to the fullest, and she loved everybody. And so making change like that is exactly who she was.
And on the anniversary of the crash, the family threw a hibachi party for Molly, which was her favorite meal. Their new mission, to live life and make Molly proud.
It just brings me so much comfort to know that she's not forgotten, and she is going to live a legacy, or we're going to live her legacy here on Earth until we see her again.
In the Park Cities, Amelia McGovro, CBS News, Texas.